The first time you get close to a new friend, right? You go over their house, you're sitting there pretty, you don't want to touch nothing, you don't want to go in their fridge, you're not really trying to do anything, you want to step on no toes. It's not, everything's kind of new still. After a while, as the friendship gets deeper, the conversations get longer, eventually now this is your house. Your feet start to get kicked up. You're going in the fridge, this is my house now. I come here, I already know where everything is, this is something I'm used to. That's because that's what comes with the relationship. And that's the same thing with God. When you first start to get to know God, you're kind of like, I don't really know how to pray, or God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Okay, peace out. But it's all about the relationship. As the relationship gets deeper, the conversations become more intimate. The prayers become longer. First, you may find yourself, praying for 2 seconds. Next thing you know, it's an hour. Next thing you know, you're on your knees. Next thing you know, you're crying. It's all about the relationship. At the end of the day, God's only focused on your attention. It's all about the relationship between you and God. You need to bring the problem to the problem solver. We keep trying to do this life on our own and without him. You're never supposed to do this on your own. He wants to help you. When you begin to spend time with God more, all those little things that you swore you couldn't stop doing, or you feel like, I'm trying. The only reason why you're so frustrated with trying is because you're way too much in control. You're supposed to give it to him. He said, come to me and give me all your heavy burdens. He fights every battle for you. These are things that he said. It's all about the relationship. I never understood what it meant to give God my problems. I never understood, what do you mean I'm supposed to just stop here and just give God everything? That makes no sense. I got stuff going on. I don't got time for that right now. But then I realized, when I get on my knees and I seek his face, when I give all my problems to him, instead of entertaining my problem, I went to him for my problem. I brought the problems to the problem solver. Everything changed for me. Bitterness, jealousy, anger, envy, anything that's inside you and you can't seem to get rid of, and you're like, I know this is holding me back. Unforgiveness. These things are holding you back from either blessings or God just operating in your life. When you don't let these things go because you're doing it on your own, you're taking God out of the equation. Give the problem to the problem solver. The more I start spending time with God more, I began to love. I began to forgive. These things just came easy. These things became natural to me. Why? Let's put it like this. When you're around your friends, eventually you start picking up on the lingo. Eventually you guys got insiders. I could say something. You got it. Like, we got that, because that comes with their relationship. That's the same thing with God. It comes with the relationship. You start hanging around people, their tendencies become your tendencies. You are who you hang around. That's the same thing with God. He's the God of forgiveness. He's the God of love. The more you hang around him, the more you become like him. And that's the reason why he wants to spend time with you, because he wants to change you. He wants to fix those spots in you that's frustrating you. You may think, nah, God can't do it. At the end of the day, no one likes prayer because it's not on their time. They don't feel like it's going to happen right away. They like, oh, it's going to take forever. You don't know what God's doing. You could be praying for something, God could be working, but just because you don't see it, or just because it's not on your timing, doesn't mean he's not working. You need to take your problems to the problem solver.